Hey guys, I'm Crownos and welcome to Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. Obviously the demo version, but there we go. So, obviously in this you obviously live the life of obviously Voyager and the crew itself, and obviously you can kind of decide on the choices that Janeway could have made or that kind of thing. So you can choose alternate stuff, you know, like whether to actually have Neelix join Voyager, or whether you want to attack certain colonies, or whether you want to embrace Borg technology, or whatever. Supposedly, anyway. But there we go. Without further ado, anyway, let's just jump into it and check it out and kind of see. So apparently, we can kind of explore the first sector and do some exploration and things like that and stuff. So we can kind of do it. Yeah. So the 12 sectors is based on in development, but okay. So there'll be a total of 12 sectors eventually. But there we are. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because I'm quite a fan of the Voyager series, actually, to be fair. It's been a while since I watched it, but yeah. Undercover aboard the ship. So yeah, if you've not really watched the series, you might not get a lot of it, but I mean, it does kind of tell you. Harry, Kim and Tom Paris. Poor Harry, never got promoted. That'd be one of the first things I'll do if we're able to promote Harry Kim. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Okay. Once again, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Aye. Just already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer. He's not really an observer, he's just a pilot that got out of prison, but they are a former Marquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Marquis vessel. With all due respect, the observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in this sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire. No. I heard a lot of stories about them. Relax, I was with the Marquis only a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Yeah, prison! All hands, this is the captain report to your stations. Okay. Badlands, let's go. That is like the series though, that image. Yeah. Maybe not quite as graphical, but you know. Still pretty decent. Into the Badlands. Okay. Ready for the challenge. Tenors are picking up no other vessels in the system. Do where your former colonies might be hiding. But they did prefer underground bases, remote planets. I'm going to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrion beam scanning us and a displacement wave headed towards us. Awesome. Possible wave of turbulent energy surges. Okay. And as the threat measure initiated. Helm, evasive maneuvers. Wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Okay. Distant quadrant. The crew gains consciousness and they find the bridge in total devastation, twisted metal, sparking consoles, and as your crewmates paint a grim picture of what just happened. To effect, don't look that bad apart from that bit. Damage report, everything. Major hull and deck damage, the transporters are offline, and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sick bay, Doctor, I've got an injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Damn! We're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Watco's gone to grey mode. We're on reserves, barely. We're surprised. Take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. There we go. So it's kind of like one of the side kind of on builders and stuff. Geometry engineering. We need stellar cartography back online now. Tutorial. Welcome to the tutorial. Click on the marked one on the left screen to revisit any tutorial, blah blah blah. Okay. Some of this tutorial will not pop up during gameplay but automatically appear in the tutorial list. So, okay. So obviously that's the cartography. Right, so it's more like it's kind of in the pretense of a terminal. That's kind of cool. So you've got a shuttle bay, deflector. Obviously most of the shit's broken. Lots of life support's broken. Holodeck. Oh yeah, holodecks would be awesome. Are these meant to be empty rooms or ruined rooms? Yeah. Sick bay, the engineering office. So I guess we're going there anyway. Let's have a look. By switching on the power, 3 power and 2 people. So that's how many people we've got. So we've got 36 idle out of 50, I guess. Oh no, it says idle in 1 work crew. Oh, that's the work crew though. Crew is heart and soul of Voyager that is required to operate rooms, but needs quarters, rations, so on and so forth. Yep, okay, let's switch on. Sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry's trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. Now we're a weird freaking station with a crystal entity on board. What is that thing? Where are we? If our sensors are working, we just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. Life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Price, take the helm and find us a deuterium source. Scan points of interest marked with white question marks to reveal resources. Okay. Oh, so this is like the system view. Okay. Oh yeah, the caretakers array. I forgot that's what we're called. Class M planet. Okay. It's 3 cycles away. Are they all 3 cycles away, I guess? Do we just click on it? Scan. Duranium. Okay. Upgraded to collect more data. Debris field. Oh, that might have it. Yeah, now we can get deuterium. Okay. Navigate your ship by traveling to various locations while traveling. Time passes in the form of cycles. When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches. Okay. Possible outcomes. Excellent, dark green, and good, light green. Outcomes, more rewards, like extra resources, so on and so forth. Average yellow can include minor setbacks, and then obviously caution and terrible. Yeah, okay. Okay. So that's just a standard debris field. But it does say there's some there, but we just don't know how much. Does it cost stuff to scan? Is it power? Provided by the warp core and is used to operate. Each warp core tier provides a different amount of energy. Does it cost to scan shit? Borg nanites, so you can get the nanites. So if I scan, does it cost anything? Oh, so you can get it there as well. Actually, at the Class J planet. But let's go to the debris field. Collect any easily accessible resources. 421. Use the tractor beam to try to clump up the debris for easier collection. That one goes green and then yellow. And that one's a light green. So there might be a setback. I'm going to try it anyway. The operation was a big success. We managed to recover a lot of resources. Nice. Lovely. That's awesome. We can now deactivate grey mode. Whatever that means. Ready to increase warp core output. The warp core is the reactor that powers the ship, generating energy. It continuously consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you can produce more energy, but more deuterium is required. Increase the power output of selecting main engineering, switching the warp core to a higher tier. Okay. Main engineering. So we're currently all the way here, and we can go up. I guess. So 20 power, I guess. So it's making 20 energy just by default. Okay. Energy levels are returning to normal, Captain. Now, what about this thing? Can't tell, but our scanners detect a Marquis vessel next to it. Scan for life signs, 100%. Okay. There's no one on board. Scan the array. 40% plus 35%. Okay. What about the array? Several life forms aboard. One of them Vulcan? I'm not sure. The signals are weak. So have to see for ourselves. Okay. Get us to a duranium deposit. Well, we know where that is. It's right there. So at minus 20 deuterium, okay. So it's just orbiting that now. So we could go there and go get some more freaking deuterium. Oh, so we can have it to 1,000 anyway. Let's see, can we do anything with the field now? Nah. Let's go here then. We'll just go there. Safely search for anything valuable without entering the station. Repair parts of the mining station to mine some resources. Engineering office level 1 is required. So you can have it to 71. Can we repair the engineering office before we go there then? Shit. Where? Man, I don't think I'm supposed to. Which is the engineering room? Oh, there. Oh, so we actually need the stuff we've come to get to repair that as well anyway, and it's locked as well. So I don't think we're allowed yet. Right, okay, that's fine then. Let's just do the safe shit then. Oh, I thought there was going to be a setback. So much to establish a few resources, okay. We now have all the geranium we need, but not one. Engineer is standing by to repair the transporter. Okay. Repair. So it's going to take a certain amount of time by the looks of it. Repair and activate. Transporter back online. Set course for the array. It's time we got some answers. Okay. Get ready for your first away mission. So they're complete rookies, and they're like, "Yep, you're coming with us." But yeah. Away missions present a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills and traits. Select heroes with a matching skills for your away team. Okay. Yeah, so that's their traits, I guess. And yeah. Oh, so we can send 2, right? Which is going to be both of them anyway. So he's an engineer and a scientist, I guess. Is that meant to be science? Is it science? I have no idea, but probably. Quick-witted. And then pilot. Tweeze, is that meant to be a pilot? That must be pilot, sort of engineer, and medic. Oh yeah, because he was like a first aider, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. I remember actually. Start mission. Decide on an approach and then select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. If the skill is lower than the requirement, the success chance is displayed. Okay, let's go. Capture essential materials in the middle of a cornfield. I remember that. It's eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestion of what to do next? Look for any footprints or special noises. Risk level 29. Where's it all grayed out though? Oh, that's his skill points, and that's what we should be doing. Scan for any life signs here. We'll do that one. 29. So we're at that thingy. Yeah. Just go for it, I guess. Energy spikes emanating from nearby, following the ridge, they navigate through the cornfield and find a farm with people working the fields, and old man sits on the porch with a nearby farmhouse strumming a banjo. Alrighty. After the challenge, the participating team members are fatigued and their skill values are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge to recover and plan ahead accordingly. Okay. So his stats go down. This old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. How should we approach him? Demand to know what's going on. Yeah, no. Try to read his body language for any clues. So all we can really do is demand, or look for some clues. What's the plus 15? What does that mean? What is that? Is it this? I think it's science. So we'll get more. I'll demand. Let's do it. No diplomacy. Let's just go. Right. Harry and Tom step forward, squaring their shoulders and demanding answers. The old man seems more amused than intimidated. He's looking to himself and shaking his head. He's confused why Harry and Tom are early as it is not yet their turn. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. Okay. You can select more than one hero for a challenge if they possess the required skill. If the accumulated skill value is equal or higher than the required number, you have a chance of critical success. Golden part of the chance bar. Okay. The old man isn't much help. We're trying to find the microwave ourselves. There's a large bind behind the tricorder readings are off the charts. Definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Okay, so we're going to investigate the barn wall for a hidden door. Oh, we can actually get resources while doing it as well. But that's for the engineering. So we can do both together, which is kind of what it wants us to do. Because I mean, yeah, but we could do any of that. Try to break the illusion of the wall, which gives us some deuterium. We'll do that. Why not? So we can put them both together, which will let us get this piece apparently. Let's try it, I guess. Success. Didn't get the golden bit though. Tom tried to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air. But before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. Oh, we did get resources. The old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion. The back wall dissolving to show a bluish, glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half-Klingon woman, lie on surgical tables. Awesome. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that have a large influence on how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. These people must be the missing Marquis. They're being held here. Look at them all. Freaking loads. Captain, we must get them out of here. So we can wake up the tattooed man, or we can wake up the half Klingon woman. Can we not do both? I mean, that's only just, and that gives us some uranium. I mean, technically he's our guy, whereas she isn't yet, but you know. Who to wake up first? I don't. Did they even wake a certain person up first in the movie? I can't remember. I guess we'll wake up the Marquis first. Let's do it. See, can we not do both? No, we can't. See, he's got a better chance of getting the gold. I'm just gonna do that one. We'll see. Our choice has consequences. Waking up the Marquis first. Tom rushes toward the Tap Moon, hoping to shake him awake. As he reaches out, the old man stops him. A look of concern on his face before Tom can react. A blinding white light fills the room and everything goes blank. Okay. So the level up and everything, that's cool. Okay. So I wonder what consequences that has. Captain Trina anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Tom Paris unexpectedly materializes behind her. Okay. Captain, what happened over there? We lost contact with you for several hours. What? But we were only there for an hour, right? He was just beside me. Then he's still on the array, but why were you released and not? The Marquis are hailing us, Captain, putting them on screen. Oh, so he did wake up, okay. Commander Chicote of the Marquis. My chief engineer, Belana Torres, is missing. Issue with you. So he woke up, but she didn't, basically. Right, okay. So, no, Commander, one of our own is also missing. It seems we share a problem, and it would make sense if we solved it together. 3 of us will beam over to your ship. So, obviously, some more of his came here. I remember that bit, actually. Oh, yeah, he's the one behind. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of Chakotay and his Marquis crew on the bridge is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary and prepared to discuss their ship. Hey, come on. This is Seska, one of my engineers, and Tuvok. I know who he is. I'm glad to have you back, Tuvok. And he's like, as am I, Captain Commander Chakotay. I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate your crew. Were you going to deliver us into their waiting hands, Vulcan? Correct. However, I assure you, I perform my duties aboard your ship to the highest standards. Charming. And I see you have Paris with you too. Are you forming a Marquis Traitors Club? You win some, you lose some, Commander. Let's focus on bringing Torres and Kim back from the array. We can't get back inside. They've sealed the entrances and are blocking incoming hails. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. The ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources in the engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality first to gain access to the engineering office. Alrighty then. To be able to supply power to a room, you need to activate this life support unit of the corresponding deck. Each life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. So we need the... which one's this one for? Is this for the Deck 5 or whatever? Switch on 18 power, so we've got 100 at the moment. Well, less than 100. Life support restored in Deck 5, so let's look at Deck 5. Okay. Oh, there's the number. Engineering office is now accessible, but it's damaged. And of course, it's a mess. We'll have to fix it before we can even use it. We've got the deuterium now. Okay. Oh, that's 2 cycles, I guess, for the repair. Repairs in progress. Until completion, it will be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and uranium. So basically, go wild. Well, there's some stuff. We already know what's there. See, can we go back there? I mean, it says set course, but I don't know if we can do anything with it. Well, let's go get some more deuterium. We might as well. Oh, there we go. It's finished. +1 work team. Work teams are required to do repairs, so on and so forth. Okay. Plus the 3 power. Does that mean we've got 3 power? Total cost after activation, 36 of 16 people. Okay. It's close to report to automatically finish all actions, activate all activatable rooms, and collect all resources from removed rooms. So we got some back because of that. Fully operational again. We now have an additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Okay, building or repairing rooms, even clearing rubble, occupies work teams. To be able to carry out several tasks at the same time, obtain additional teams by building or upgrading engineering offices. Alrighty then. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply. Maintaining their physical endurance, this requires reactivating life support in that section first. Okay. The morale bar shows your current morale, the change to the morale per cycle, and icons indicating your crew's needs. So it's somewhere up there, I think. Open the overview screen by pressing tab and switch to morale to get detailed info about your crew's needs. Okay, so your decisions in ship management and events affect crew morale. If the morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies and the game is over. But although we've had several mutinies during the series and we eventually got it back, so technically it shouldn't be a game over, it should be a challenge. But there we go. Right. So the morale's currently at 3,000 out of 4,000. Okay. Life support restored in Deck 2. Captain access to the mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage and mission rations are currently deployed. And after repair, the crew can access the replicate rations again. So 6 uranium. Repairs in progress for 3 cycles. Until completion, we should address crew accommodation. Look at all this wreckage. Ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. Okay, the ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up new building space, you'll first have to remove the remnants of the old, select the room, and give the order to clear the debris. Remove debris takes time, yep, and so on and so forth. Pass the time travel on the map. Okay. Clear debris. And you also get some uranium. While waiting for our work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. Of course we should. So we can get up to a maximum of 500 and odd, which we could do quite easily, but we can't hold that many. So yeah, I mean I do want to max it out, but yeah, I'm just going to try it anyway. Are we going to get a hiccup? Yeah, so we only got 35%. But never mind, unfortunately there were less useful parts than we hoped scattered in the debris. Right, that's fine. We're still nearly full anyway. So you see, you should be able to collect more, but whatever. Alright, so what's this one over here then? Uranium. Nice, okay. More uranium. What's this over here? Deuterium. More deuterium. uranium. So they've got some good amount of stuff. And then there's a couple over here. There we go. I guess we'll go to this one then. It's quite close to the starlight, but whatever. Is there any more, or is that it? I think that's it. Yeah. Go. Oh. Life support active. 2 power and 3 crew. Total cost after activation 44 power and 22 crew. That's all repairs are completed. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. With every cycle of your crew consumes rations, you can always use emergency rations, which don't require resources but lower morale. The crew is used to consume premium rations made by the replicator. These increase morale but consume deuterium. Okay. And where do we do that? Oh, in the mess hall. You actually click on the mess hall. Plus 10. So it's minus 50 morale on emergency rations. Okay. Replicator rations are now issued to the crew captain. How much does it cost for that? 1 deuterium replicates food for 3 crew per cycle. So 17 is required per cycle. That's quite a bit. For all 50 crew per cycle. So 17 deuterium. Okay then. Fair enough. And then obviously the ruined room, which is currently being done. Don't know why we repaired that one and not the one next to it though. But there you go. I'll go come out of that too. There you go. Ta-da! So that's the room done. Ruined room removal concluded. Maybe we can finally rebuild some crew quarters. My back is killing me from sleeping in the corridor. It'll do wonders for morale, that's sure. To build new rooms, select the empty building space to bring up the construction menu. If you have enough work teams and resources, you can build the room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. Can you move rooms around afterwards, though, I wonder? Maintenance, crew, so it's just going to be crew, I guess. And then crew, emergency quarters, so we can only have emergency quarters. Crammed limited quantity quarters. So we don't have the technology for normal crew quarters, right? Okay. Emergency it is then. Your crew is the lifeblood of your ship. Each room requires personnel to operate, so keep this in mind when adding new rooms or upgrades. Don't forget to provide the necessary accommodation or morale may drop faster than you'd like. Alrighty. So 4 cycles to build that. I call the caretaker. The erased jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Oh, who's this? Hey, why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. The old guy with the banjo, though he seems a lot less jellyfishy back on the array. I'm Captain J. We're the Federation Starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Okay. Appeal to his humanity, but he's not human. He's not human though. So you've got a chance of what, like 70%, 60%, 60%, 100%. So we can just scan to see that they actually are there. I'll do that. I'll scan the array. Don't rely on the words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs. No sign of them, Captain. And no human or life forms indicated at all. Who or what are we talking to right now? Right, so now we can do that. Let's appeal then, I guess, since it's got the highest chance. We are trusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. They are a responsibility. I understand, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? I must honor a debt that that can never be repaid. Find something that cannot be found. Offer help, I guess. What you're looking for, maybe we can help. You? I've searched the galaxy with methods beyond your comprehension. No, there's nothing you can do. No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time! I remember him saying that. We've been cut off, Captain. Damn it, we haven't gotten any closer to Harry and Torres. You managed to get him to open up a bit. Maybe Starfleet diplomacy isn't so bad after all. Captain, if I may, I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the fifth planet of the neighbouring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Commander? It seems our paths are intertwined, Captain. Let's use this opportunity to find our people and bring them back. Agreed. Mr. Price, I want you at the helm for this one. Let's find our people. Set a course for the fifth planet in the neighbouring system. Maximum warp. Okay, the sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system or you can scan the system first and select a specific pole to visit. Okay. So we can repair parts of the mining station to mine resources because we've got the engineering office, so we can get more now, or we can just do it safely. Ooh, that's got a red one on it, so we can have like a really bad thing for that. No, let's just safely do it, I guess, for now. It's already been looted, but you still managed to get some stuff. Okay. How much of that can we hold? Up to 100. So we might as well go to the one next door. I mean, come on. Now the quarters are done. Lovely. I mean, it only holds freaking 10 people. We've got 50 people. Yeah. So it's already on. You can upgrade it to something else, I guess. Oh, from 10 to 16. Okay. Optional. Clear more ruined room. Yeah, I'll be doing that. Got a sick bay that needs doing as well. I mean, what else? I've got one more crew. I might as well just keep on clearing rooms, I guess. Last spot is disabled for this deck. Ah, we can't do that one. Okay. What about this side then? So we've got a lot of damage life spot. What other one did we clear? We did deck. Yeah, we did deck 5 and 2 up here. There we go. So we've got shield generators. I guess I'll do this room next to this one then. Alright. System. Let's check this one out. So we can do that one now, but it's got an orange though. I mean, how much more can we hold? Well, we can't hold 50 odd anyway, so yeah. Hopefully we can make like storage rooms and shit. So eventually, obviously, you can, you know. So you got 40 people without a room. Alright, sector. Is it Void? Is that where we're going? Oh, you can also use the scroller. So we've got this one. We need to deal with the array first, so we can only go there. I'm clicking on it. How do we do anything? Oh, right click to scan. Okay. Oh, this is where I am now. Oh, so that's where we need to go. Right, okay, idiot. Oh, camper. Yeah, what's... Oh, is that where thingy is? Yeah. That's where... oh, yeah. Okay, set course. Let's do it. So we get to watch it go to warp. I'm not actually sure. I think we're just there. Right, okay. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Continue, I guess. Alrighty then. There we are, Captain. And might I say, what a ride. Voyager handles like a dream. Responsive, agile, despite the fact it's knackered. Don't get too carried away, Mr. Price. Let's see what we have here. Following the caretaker's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Ahari, Kim, and Belana perhaps being held in this place. Okay. Okay. What's so special about this ugly space rock? Okay, so we can prepare an away team, do a general scan of the planet, or check the energy impulses. We'll check it, impulses, let's do it. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulses? They can consistently target in a single location a barren piece of the desert, and we recommend an away team to investigate the area. There's something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we'd better hurry. Might as well do a general scan. Let's see what we can learn about this planet. It has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean, no rail, nothing. However, there are settlements. Why would anyone want to live there? Okay. Strange, but intriguing. Okay. We'll examine this world firsthand. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. And it's Neelix! A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Marquis have ever seen such a species before, perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant. Greetings, looking for something on this dusty old rock. Would we find anything? Neelix, never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess, you were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times, well, hundreds of times, maybe 50. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what the Ocampa call him. He's probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Ocampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course a guide needs a little, you know, compensation. Sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void balls have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. So unfortunately, we don't even get a choice to say no. Rebuild Voyager and explore the system or skip cycles until Neelix is ready to talk. Okay. Can we? Oh, you can scan just by right-clicking. Okay, so you don't actually have to click on it. That's good. So there's some more uranium, which we're pretty much maxed out on. Obviously, we probably did more deuterium at some point. What's this? An actual anomaly. It's a small but stable spatial anomaly. It is not dangerous, but could provide valuable scientific data. So is this not him? I thought Neelix. I thought that's Neelix's ship, but never mind. That's J. Oh, there's another one there. I guess the odds are different then. Okay. Is that it? Yeah. Alrighty then. Right. So obviously we might want to finish building shit as well, but I mean, yeah, we need to wait a cycle anyway. So there we are. Alright, we'll go. I guess we'll go to the anomaly. Growing room. Let's do it. So that's going to give us that, but we're full. Why not make a storage? We need a storage room. Is this storage room already built anywhere? There's a workshop. Can we fix this? We can. I might as well fix it. That's spent some at least. So I think this is going to give us 10 as well. Yeah. Alright, so we've got room for something else, like another crew room or something. So we've got technology, combat, Borg technology. Do we know any Borg technology yet? No. What else can we do? We've got normal technology, so there's the science laboratory, but obviously we can't do that yet. Combat-wise, phaser control room, shield generators. We've got normal maintenance, so you can put another work office in. Cargo bay. That gives you quite a bit. Like I said, it'd be nice to place that obviously somewhere on like an actual cargo deck. But I guess for now we can just shove it anywhere. literally put it right next to the, I could put it literally right next to the mess hall. Or over here. Next to engineering. I'll just put it over here. We've got emergency shit there right now. I'm going to put a storage down just so I can hold more shit. Alrighty then. Scan the anomaly from a safe distance, max 30. Is there a limit to that? No. So we don't have a laboratory. I should have waited actually, but never mind. It doesn't matter. Right, I guess we go grab some deuterium from somewhere. Should we go see what the Talaxians got? Workshop. So the workshop's done. Reduces crafting times. Okay. So we've got a call from the caretaker apparently. What a delicious meal, a culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What is it called again? Tomato soup. It's something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. I'm pleased you're enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Ah yes, you're a missing crew, right? Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find a Kazon Ogla encampment. Kazon Ogla? One Kazon sect of many, they control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult. But with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Ocampa had our people. Well, the Ocampa do have your people, it's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal, Marge Jabin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favour. That's for more information, let's do it. Anything else we should know about these kids and Ogla? Water's a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogla, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy might go a long way. Send the away team down. Okay, well, very well. Prepare an away team and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. Fly back to our camper. Right, we're doing other shit at the moment. So we've got a shuttle bay. We've got an aero shuttle bay. That's kind of like half embedded in the floor. That's weird. So what's the difference between that shuttle bay and this shuttle bay? I mean, I've got a crew, so we could start rebuilding something. The science laboratory, maybe? Let's repair it. We'll have to start repairing all the main parts. Like, obviously, shuttle bay and shield generators and so on and so forth. And obviously, we'll have to get some more bedrooms done because people are getting upset. Alright, let's finish. So we can actually destroy the poor thing, destroy the vessel. Leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging from other parts of the ship. Is it just, oh, it's an abandoned ship, okay. To be fair, that would have been nice if we had the torpedo launch bay. But yeah, I guess we'll just grab it. 65% done, okay. So is this one another abandoned? Doesn't really say, does it? I mean, this is closer, we might as well go there. Science laboratory done and a cargo storage, so now we can actually hold some shit. Alrighty then. So that's done. Oh, you can only choose one or the other. Well, yeah, deuterium. We're definitely going to need more of that. So we can have up to 1,500 of that now. So really, I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, I thought it would like a broad spectrum, but nah, it's fine. Righty then. So we've got one more section of things that we can do. So we've got the science laboratory. That's 7 power and 4 people. So we're down to 20 idle people. Research and analysis. No research in progress. So I could technically turn it off. Assign a hero to the room to receive an efficiency bonus. I could put Tuvok in it. Does he stay? Can we still take him on away missions? Well, the thing is, we're not doing any research anyway, so can't really do anything. I guess just having it there doesn't really do anything, but whatever. Right, what's the phaser control? That means we can shoot at shit. I guess we'll repair that. We might need it. Especially with these militaristic people that we're about to go meet. I guess. Well, we've still got another work crew. Let's do the shields as well then. Battery compartments. What does that do? Increases energy storage capacity. Oh, right, yeah, because we're making more than we're consuming. Interesting, okay. Right, let's grab what we can from this planet then, I guess. Risk to fly directly into the atmosphere over the boosted collectors. Yeah, they use that a lot during the thing, but there is a chance for something to go wrong. Deploy collector probes for a safer, though less efficient collection. I mean, we could hold all that now. I'm going to try it. Nice. So luckily we didn't quite go in there. So we've got a good chunk. That should last us a little while now. So I guess we'll quickly fly back. I mean, why not? Shield generator, phaser control. Nice. So that's done. So that costs 2 people to keep the shields on. Increases shield capacity. Oh, so we can put that in there. So we can. Oh, he's up to 45% for that because it's combat rated on the shields. But the same would probably be said for the phaser control, though, wouldn't it? So that costs 6 power and 3 people. Is that 45%? Just says increases the fire rate of the phaser array, but it doesn't say by how much. I reckon it's going to be that 45. I mean, he did operate tactical edge in the series and the weapons, so it makes sense. So maybe we should assign Chakotay to this one. I mean, why not? That's plus 29%. What did he actually man during the series? I can't remember. Who knows? I remember at some point, like, right, what else should we repair? So we've got torpedo launches, and we've got shuttle bay, and we've got sick bay. I guess we'll do sick bay. Considering the series, we know what thing is ulterior motives are for going there. And let's do, should we do the shuttle bay or torpedo bay? I'll do torpedoes. Alrighty then. Captain will reach our destination. Orders. Send an away team. Oh, actually, shall I wait until the thing's repaired? I'm gonna wait until it's repaired. We'll return later. We'll go get some more uranium. Since we've got 7 left. There we go, lovely. That's all I wanted. I wanted them fixed. Capacity to heal up to 5 crew simultaneously. Lovely. Injured and sick crew will be placed in the sick bay automatically. After treatment, they'll go back to work and increase the efficiency of the sick bay by assigning a suitable hero. So technically, Tom could go there. But obviously, really, you probably want him in the pilot, but whatever. Can we put anybody in this? No. So you can't put anybody there anyway. Can we put any heroes in this one? There we go. Plus 4 to... Oh, that's morale. Never mind. I thought you said plus 4% then. I was like, really? I thought that's rubbish. So you can't put anybody in that bay. The main deflector. You can't really do anything with that. Transporter room. Can you assign people to that? No. And the workshop. I imagine Torres will probably go in there. Maybe. Stella. You can't put anybody in there. Oh, mind you, she's probably actually going to be in here, isn't she? So who knows? Right. We've got 1 crew people thing left. Is that done? Yeah. Torpedo damage plus 10% if you upgrade it. So you can put people in there as well. Plus 29. Now, do I want them in the shield generator or do I want them on torpedoes? I'll leave them in shield for now. What's the 31? Oh, that's how many cycles there's been. Alrighty then. I guess we might as well repair the shuttle bay. Oh, we can't. What's this? What's that? What's that symbol? Yeah, tritanium, I guess. I guess we might as well carry on fixing other things and make more staff rooms. I mean, that'll give us some geranium as well. Well, we'll do this one real quick and then get the stuff, so we can do that to get 43, hopefully. Yeah, we'll try it. Damn it. Bad. 3 crew got injured. God damn it. What a waste of time. And we barely got anything as well. Oh, whatever. Right, let's go. I guess. We've reached our destination. Let's go. So Neelix has got to come, apparently. And then we've got Tuvok, Tom Paris, or Chakotay as options. I mean, he's better than freaking Tom Paris in every single way, so yeah. And then I guess probably Tuvok. I mean, the only thing is not. I mean, he's got first aid. Do I need a first aider? And recommended traits, innovator. Who's the innovator? I don't even know. So we need at least 1 science by the looks of it. Possibly. Which means, yeah, this guy. So I guess we don't really need anything. So what's the innovator? I don't know who the innovator is, but whatever. Who cares? Let's go. I didn't even send him down, but that's who's there. Right, the awaiting material is in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. Our tricorders are malfunctioning probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? Orient yourself using the cardinal points, and we get some deuterium out of that. That's 40. Oh, Jesus. Or struggle through to a vantage point at 55. Wow, so you'd need to do more, but we'll just have him do it just because he can, and that just like. Using his survival skills and the position of the sun, Chakotay determines the cardinal directions. He navigates the team through the rocky valley, eventually reaching a rocky ledge, gaining a better view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazan Ogla settlement. However, the wind is picking up, and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. Okay, innovator. So that's why you need the innovator. Design an intelligent shelter to withstand the storm. Maybe that's if you picked Torres rather than Chakotay at the beginning. I mean, yeah. Build a temporary shelter from what you can find. That's 35. Oh shit, we ain't got enough to do anything. We're not gonna do it. Or analyze the area and evaluate the best cover from the storm. What's our best chances going to be? I mean, technically it's going to be that one. I mean, I'd like the science. We'll do that. We'll analyze the area. Let's try it. Come on, Tuvok, don't fail me. Oh, boo. The away team wastes too much time settling on a cover spot, and the sandstorm comes upon them with full force. They stumble through the blinding storm, finally find a secure place after what seems like an eternity. They start minus 50 morale, goddammit. The away team emerges bruised and battered and sets off in the direction of the settlement. Okay. Sometimes certain approaches and away missions bear additional risks. Dangerous approaches are marked by the danger level. Failing such a challenge can result in injuries or even fatalities. Okay. Yeah. Damn it, I needed him for the combat, but now he's not there. Approach intimidately, weapons at the ready. So that's got the other risk level. So we could do both. Or approach in a typical Starfleet manner, plus 100 morale. Or let Neelix do the introduction. Yeah, we'll do that. He's got just the right amount as well. Let's do it. Next, bounce forward, greeting the kids and looking at his Yuna's boisterous manner. The women and children seem to recognize him, but their expressions are skeptical rather than welcoming. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazon emerges from the settlement, jabbing their leader. At the sight of Neelix, his face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazon, but more like a human with pointed ears, peers around the corner. Okay. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? Show them you have no bad intentions. That's if we do both. Demonstrate strength to keep Kazon out of the bay. Or offer water in exchange for information about the campo, which is, gives us plus 15 of that as well. But we've only got 15 though. So it's a 50-50 chance. During the series, they freaking practically worship that water. I mean, do I really want to do both? I mean, even just him alone is not that bad, actually. But you can do both, so you can potentially get gold, but that leaves me vulnerable in the future. So 50-50. So if you want fatigued, you might have had enough for that. Oh, maybe not quite. Yeah, we'll try that anyway, but we could have disastrous effects. Oh, you piece of shit, really? To show jabbing all their peaceful intentions, their words seem to fall on deaf ears. He angrily orders the away team to leave his planet and to leave Neelix behind, with whom he has escorted as proof of his power. Gestures towards the bruised woman he's holding as a slave and proclaims Neelix will make a fine addition to his servants. When suddenly, Neelix grabs her face. Oh yeah, because it does actually happen in the series. He points it at jabbing and demands for the Acampa girl to be freed. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. So now there's risks involved. Appease and carefully withdraw. Or secure the retreat with phaser fire. Does that mean we get to have the woman come with us though? I mean, let's do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's try it. Yeah, and Kess is recruited. There we go. So we get to rescue her anyway. The away team lays down covering fire, forcing the Kazon to take cover. This allows them to minimise their exposure to enemy fire. Jabbing, though furious, seems to acknowledge the away team's fighting skills. They escape with no casualties. Lovely. Yep, the level up sound was still going. Oh, they got stopped. So for back and Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescue woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go? My dearest Kess, didn't I promise I'd save you? But he didn't really save her, we did. But yeah, I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. I'm Ocampa, and if your crew are with my people, then I can take you to them. There's a tunnel that leads to our underground city, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it had the slightest breach. Transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Kez, can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course, it's the least they can do. I'm grateful. Now, we have things to do. Ask Kez what she knows about the caretaker. Yeah, I guess we can ask some additional stuff real quick. What can you tell us about the caretaker? For generations, he has provided the Acampa with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it or where he came from? No, we do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Okay. Kez, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious, how did you two meet? I met Kez while I was trading with the Kez on Ogla. They enslaved her, but she was kind, even to someone like me. I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologise, but I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Okay, and then why did she come to the surface? Kez, if it's so dangerous on the surface, where did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I learned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. We were once a people who had full command of our minds' abilities. Okay, we have things to do. Alright, let's get started on that transporter signal amplifier, and Kez will go to sickbay and have you examined. Alright, Captain, the science lab is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. So this is where obviously you start getting into tech and stuff, I guess. Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program. Yeah. Here he comes, the doctor. With no other options available, Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes a sick bay ready to provide critical care. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. We hear that a freaking lot, don't we? Our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sick bay for now and this patient, Kess. There's no need for concern. I'm capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulnar, a few minor bruises and grazes. Nothing I can handle. You are in the most capable hands of the way. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best, Captain. I'm programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sick bay to reorganize. Well, alrighty then. But anyway, we're going to leave it there. So just a quick little demo kind of introduction. I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing so far. I mean, I mean, would it have been nicer if there was if the voice lines were actually voiced, even AI wise? Maybe. It'd be nice if they were voiced by the original crew. You know, the original actors. That would have been awesome, but probably not really probable at this point. But yeah, it'd be interesting to kind of see what it is like. Obviously, I mean, if there's meant to be up to freaking 10 sectors, or 10 like systems or whatever, it'd be quite nice. So these are all system 4. So with several star systems, and then there's meant to be even more sectors. So it's like it's bonkers with like the amount of places you could probably go at some point. But there we go. So anyway, if you enjoyed it, let me know. We'll definitely keep an eye on this one. I don't actually know when it's going out. I didn't actually look, but I'll have to have a look after this. But yeah, when it comes out, we'll probably jump on it and play a little bit more, because I do really like it, especially to explore some of the different kind of options and stuff that you can kind of pick. So there we are. So thank you everybody for coming by. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you all again next time.